What's going on, everybody? Whether you play a game on PlayStation or Xbox, there's one common collectible that we're all going for, even if they have different names. I'm talking about Xbox achievements and PlayStation trophies. You might be more of a fan of one, depending on which platform you play on, but in this video, I'm going to try my best to compare the two with no bias. As many of you should know by now, I am an achievement hunter, which means I'm more favorable of Xbox achievements. But we'll try and take a fair look at the pros and cons of both achievements and trophies. If you're new here and you like the video, I'd really appreciate if you considered hitting that subscribe button, as we've got an awesome community here that I'd love for you to join. Let's take a look at the unlocking sounds first. Here's the PlayStation trophy unlock sound. And here's the Xbox achievement unlock sound. In my opinion, the Xbox achievement sound is so much cooler than the trophy sound. It gives you the feeling of accomplishing something, where the trophy sound kinda sounds more like a notification that you'd get on your phone. It didn't used to sound like this though. If you listen to the Xbox 360 achievement sound, and compare that to the PlayStation 3 trophy unlock sound, I think that the PS3 sounds a lot better than the 360. But comparing the two on where they are now, Xbox Series X versus PlayStation 5, I think you'd have to give it to the Xbox achievement sound, especially when you listen to the rare achievement notification. I'd also like to give the advantage to Xbox on how the notification pops up. Achievements seem much more like a pop, whereas PlayStation again looks like a notification that you'd get on your phone or PC. Looking at how they're sorted and how they track, I say PlayStation and their trophies do a better job of tracking progress of games you're playing and how close you are to completing your games in your library, even if the PS5 UI is a little confusing on how to get to that point. When you look at total points, PlayStation have points that are tied to how hard the trophies can be, which leads to a certain level, and shows how many of each rarity trophy you have. Xbox has Gamerscore, which is an indiscriminate number with the end goal to just have the highest amount of Gamerscore. The only issue with this is that not all achievements are made equal. With an increase of incredibly easy achievement games being released, some achievements that take a ton of skill or require hours of grinding can be worth the same or even less than some games give you just for starting their games. It really comes down to preference for this one. If you're more into seeing how much of each trophy you have, or you want to see one big number. I personally prefer Xbox's system with the number, but I would love for Xbox to integrate some of PlayStation's trophy features, like showing how many games you've 100%ed and giving you a level depending on difficulty of achievements unlocked, much like True Achievements does with their TA ratio system. Looking at functionality, Gamerscore and trophies can seem very much pointless and just internet points to use as a point of pride. However, there is actually a real-world usage for these collectibles. Starting with Xbox, if you're in a region where they have the Microsoft Rewards program, you can complete challenges that give you Microsoft Reward points. Those points can be used to buy real-world items like gift cards for places like the Xbox Store, restaurants, Amazon, and more. You can use it to pay for your Xbox Live Gold or Game Pass monthly membership, or use the points to gamble on lots of giveaways. A lot of these challenges and Game Pass quests are tied to unlocking achievements. There's even a rare event that Microsoft runs where you can get 10,000 reward points if you unlock 10,000 Gamerscore within a certain time period, which ends up turning out to be around $10 that you can spend. With PlayStation, they have a similar program called PlayStation Stars, which rewards you with points for doing specific objectives and purchasing specific games. However, the point distribution for this is much worse and won't result in you getting much real-world kickbacks other than some themes or collectibles. It also is mostly linked to your PlayStation app and doesn't utilize the trophy system much, if at all. So in this area, I think that Xbox wins by a landslide. One other area where I believe achievements are superior is the leaderboard. If you're a competitive person and have like-minded friends, you'll be able to keep track and compare your monthly progress with your friends and compete for the top spot. whereas PlayStation does not have this feature. The one area where I believe that trophies are superior, and this is a very large area, is the Platinum Trophy. Trophies are split into difficulty, with Gold being hardest and working its way down to Bronze. You're then also rewarded for getting all of the base trophies in a game with a Platinum Trophy. Your account will display how many Platinums you have across all your games. This is better because, for example, if you have 10,000 gamer score, that doesn't necessarily mean that you've completed 10 games for 1,000 gamer score each. It could be any combination of games to get you there, but without deep checking someone's profile, you can't tell that. Where with PlayStation, it's prominently displayed on how many Platinums you have. If you have 10 Platinums, that means you've 100%ed 10 games. At the end of the day, it comes down to preference, with most players usually sticking with the console rewards that they own. And honestly, the decision doesn't mean too much. Both rewards have their own pros and cons, and both provide an incentive to play games you've never played before, or maybe play a game in a way you haven't thought of playing before. It gives it a lot more depth and motivation to the gaming experience. To me, I do prefer Xbox achievements, but I hope they overhaul the system soon to reflect the difficulty of achievements and the ability to complete games, much like the PlayStation Platinum Trophy system. So which one do you guys prefer? Xbox achievements or PlayStation trophies? Is the one that you're picking the system that you play on? If you don't play on either one, which one sounds better to you? Let me know all of this in the comments below. I'm sure when I made this video, I was a little bit biased towards Xbox, as it's what I've been playing on for over 10 years. But hopefully I did an okay job in portraying them in equal light and showing you the pros and cons of each. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, there's a lot more content on my channel to explore, and I'd recommend subscribing to join our awesome community. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.